Hey, what's up, guys? Gonna hop in and play some Strawberry Parfait. I got it as the deck. Just something I put together not too long ago that's pretty sweet. I just was playing so much, playing so much Mono Red that, I just kind of like came to the conclusion that I really liked the way Canonist, Ethersworn Canonist played out in some of the games. I think Blood Moon's pretty strong right now, being able to tutor that with Ethersworn Canonist. And I've been playing quite a bit of red white, and I just feel like I'm shortcake. But I still want to play with Fable and Mirror Breaker, and so what I did was I just didn't pay attention to anything that was going on. I said, listen, this is what I want to play with today, and this is the list. So I jammed a few cards together, and I've been on this for a little bit. It's been doing pretty well. I get no complaints. The only complaints I do kind of have are not enough bolts main deck for like the hierarchs with the natural aura decks. That being said, I threw a couple on the side. I'm only running 3 Years of Saga on this list. I'm running two Great Furnaces City, Fetchlands, Arid Mesa. Um, I'm not afraid to go to three, and two Simian Spirit Guide and everything else you guys see. So I'll take it for a ride, see how it goes. Plateaus, we have a couple bolt side. Fury, of course. This is everything I think we're going to need, that I would like to see try to win a game in Legacy. Depending what the decks are out there, just I need to have the cards, etc., etc., etc. So let's see what happens. I'll be able to play. The hand's kind of a mulligan here. I mean, I'll keep it just because um, I don't like mulliganing, and I have Urza Saga, which is a very good card. Um, let's pretend, two of these lands were maybe like, I don't know, like a painter or like a. I just, I think that any top deck engineer is very good. Painter's good. Fable, my top decks are good. I just can't see lands. Um, and eventually I can do a grindstone off a saga, grind myself, but that's a ways out. And this is an opportunity to play out my Great Furnace because my turn two will be an Urza Saga, and that way there I can start making creature tokens if things fail me, and see what my top deck is. I'd love to see like an engineer, would be great. I do have a Ensnaring Bridge in the deck, so see what we're up against. I think moon effects are pretty good right now. Um, he's playing Storm. Maybe he's trying to think about how he wants to kill me on turn one. You know what I mean? So anyway, see what happens. If you guys are doing well. Okay, so it's Reanimator. Seems good. Oh, it's this deck. I actually like this deck. I used to play against this deck quite a bit, and he put away. It's like he's got another burning. Oh, he has a burning inquiry, and it's a gamble. Okay, hollow one. Give a shit about this card. LED. See what he discards here. Okay, so madness. So he's got a bunch of madness dudes. What's this guy do again? It's just a madness guy, right? Oh, it's got fly. It's flies. So I'm under a little bit of duress here. Any kind of engineer would be really good. I mean, maybe I can erase him here. I might be able to. If this thing had haste, it'd be a different story. He's got no cards in hand, so coming in for two. Oh, these things do have haste. Okay, that's going to be a close game. I can block with Painter here and also retrieve it. So I'm it's bad. I'll play a Lotus Petal. I'll name blue. I'm a turn behind, so I'm taking another four here, probably seven. So I have like I can make a creature. It's going to be a very close game here. So four, five, six, seven, eight, and then I can block, and then weld, and get rid of this. It's better that way. Make him use his mana. Sure. Fine. I need to kill that guy because I could have been the nail in the coffin. That's a great draw here. So I have a 4/4 coming at him. I can block with it. It's like he's got one card left. I gotta put shit in people's upkeep now. Yeah. So basically, it comes down to hey, good game, man. Usually comes down to that. So bridge is good. They have you gotta watch out for um, ancient grudge. So I'm just gonna cut cards here right out of the gate. Blood moon. I might leave a tutor in. A couple blasts. I have 4 cards now. These are all good. Um, so I like having bolts here. And I also want, I was thinking Leyline, but I don't know if it's worth, I mean, I think Fury might be good actually. It is good, so I don't know what I'm thinking. I can do without this card. I can do without a Lotus Petal. I can do without a Pyroblast. A couple Pyroblasts. Let me bring in Leyline for what I just cut. Now you tell me, would you rather have the engine? I know I draw cards, but at any point in the game, I mean, it's just, I don't know. Pithing Needle, Lotus Petal, Blast. I think this is good enough. If anything, it's Pyroblast is just a bad card in this game, and you can get lucky with like a painter out and shit. But it's basically like land a Goblin Welder, right? Find an engineer, get Bridge out, protect yourself with Bridge, bolt the guy that when he attacks, you have to kill that vampire when he draws cards when it attacks. It just has to happen. Leyline's a kind of a good mitigation here between like Vegevine, Ancient Grudge, and Faithless Looting, whatever. Um, it's just worth, and of course, Fury's good here, so. I like having full bolt. Sometimes it feels like it's a little too much, but I just think that having it in the sideboard here is in this matchup it needs to be here. It's a good card. So let's see. I used to like this matchup quite a bit, like a year and a half ago. Whenever it was all over the place. I think Hogak's starting to come back up a little bit. I see Hogak decks coming out, which is a pleasure to see. Leyline's great now. Fucking Magus the Moon's really good against them sometimes. They do play Force of Vigor, but Knight and Tutor can get my Ensnaring Bridge or whatever else I do need in a pinch. So I'm not gonna really worry about Wasteland here. You could say that Canonist is good here, I guess, but I just don't want to go that route on the play anyway, on the draw. Hand's good. Try it. I know I have Pyroblast, but this should be able. I'm not gonna mull this. I mean, let's hope he just does a Burning Inquiry. Um, between Engineer and Saga here, and if I do draw Fury, it's good, or a Painter. Um, so this card hopefully will slow him down quite a bit. Fine. Totally cool with me. I got rid of my two best cards in my hand, but um, it gives me a fetch land here for bridge in that. Okay, so um, 3 cards. I can afford to chill out a little bit. I can get Urza Saga here now, which I might want to do. What else is good in my deck for artifact? I mean, I can get a Fable. Um, Depending on what he plays here, I could just wipe the board with Fury here, or even just bolt something. Take 5. Sure. See if he plays another 1-drop. End step this? Okay. Um, I'll get a Fable the Mirror Breaker here, maybe. I am gonna eat Tutor here. Can I get here? I can get a Painter. I'll get a Fable, get greedy. Fuck it. Taking 5, 6, 7. And I think by the time I sift through my hand and shit, I might even be enticed to block the guy. I'm gonna take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My Tomb's gonna kill me, so we'll see. I'm playing this really greedy, but I don't mind it. So 4, 5, 6, 7. I go to 3. And I have that Fury, and I have that Bridge. So I'm gonna take the damage here. He has Firestorm. I'm fucked, right? Let's attack him. What's Firestorm do? Deals damage to me, right? Direct damage or no? I'll attack him for 2 here. Does he have Grudge? He probably does here. Make him have it, I guess. Oh, I should have done this pre-combat, but whatever. Oh, he hit it? Okay, I die. Good game. Play a little greedily. It's fine. Good game. I'm running the same thing. No problem. I guess that was greedy. So I had a turn. I mean, he had Grudge anyway, so that just beats me. I had to be able to set up turns where I could get mana. I mean, I could have Enlightened Tutor for a Painter and try to go off. But I mean, either way, with Grudge, I think it's just disruption. My best play was probably to get Fable there, discard my junk. I had a good couple turns set up. If I could stabilize, I could have. Anyway, see what happens next game here. Hmm. Takes kids 3 minutes to board, all 3 minutes. I guess you get the time. I don't know. It's what are you doing? Like you're just sitting there watching the computer time tick down. You guys can't see him down in 20 seconds, but it's like you get. I mean, different story. I have no idea. I'm just curious as to sometimes it takes a long time, but I don't know. Some guys just like making everybody wait 3 minutes, like just straight up not going to board until 3 minutes hits. But not bad. I gotta keep this. I know the kid's probably has. I know he has. I have to play on a turn one welder here. I'm almost confident that he has Burning Inquiry. You can just tell. Um, and it's still fine because I'm gonna have a Goblin Welder turn one here, and then if he discards my Painter, it looks pretty good for me here. I just need to draw lands, plain and simple. Here's the ley line. I mean, if this was just another land, I could still probably win here, but this just stops a lot of shenanigans. You know what I mean? Some people might go turn. I can't go turn one Painter because I need. If I had a third land, I would, but I don't think it's right anyway. Just because of if he does have um, Burning Inquiry, whatever. I wouldn't mind keeping my Saga in the land here. Okay, this is pretty good for him. I have to kill this Madness dude. What's this card do again? I forgot. That card's sick. You got it, pal. Did he discard his guy? Oh, it exiled it, which means he has to have. So he's got one card. Land, please. Land. That's a fucking good draw. I'm gonna hold it. I have to name blue here. Looks like, and I just need a land. He's only got one land too, so It's like Grudge might be off the table for him. Taking 5, 6, 7 here. I go to 10. I could hit his land here if I have to. It probably will. Or maybe not. 7 damage. I go to 10. Land, please. Thank you. Perfect land to have. Is there a reason not to... Is there a reason to do anything besides chill here? I don't think there is. So I'll just... Hold back, Painter. I'll make a creature token and block it. I bet she's got that Abrade on him. Okay. I mean, does he have Emrakul in his deck? He might. Oh, he's a ley line out. I'm fucking bugging for no reason. Get a grindstone, hit him up. Hit him. What you got? Let's see. Oh, look. Price is right. Should I come in? I'll come in. He didn't want to concede. Actually, you know what? He's got 2 cards. I was going to Furious board. I can't. I'll come in for 3. Just nice. Skim nice. Skim in. You know what I mean? Skim. Skimming in. He's looking at the. You don't want to concede. I'll come in. You're at 13. I got no problem with this. None. I'll play Magic all day. I'll sit here and attack. Okay, 13. Sure. We got. Should I Pyroblast his land as upkeep too? Just to say hi. Just to say hi. Upkeep. I got a little hold in these guys. Upkeeps. I'm gonna blast his land. Games. Writing's on the wall, guys. You know what I mean? Stones on the stack. Ley lines out. Good games. I like to have fun. You know what I mean? More than one way to skin a cat. There's damage. There's mill. There's direct damage with bolts. And what else? Is there loss of life with this deck? There's not, right? This is nothing says loss of life. There's no loss of life, right? Blood Moon's a win con. Just they can't play. Good games. I'm kidding around. All right, match 2. Keep it. Okay. Got 2 cards in hands. So kind of care about this card. But Goblin Welder's so good. Oh, it's a rip. Let me see if he has Fossil Will. Um, I know the obvious answer is to play Soul Guard Lantern here, but I'm just trying to think. I'll power blast him. Okay, so now let's see what happens here. Comes like a thought cast. Okay, nice. All right, baby, give me a I might have to just start with a welder here. Let me see what happens. Oh, that's a peel. Got two cards in hand. You might want to counter a Goblin Welder first, so let me do that. And then next turn, I can just get Painter in my yard. And this will reassure me that um, yeah, but that's good. Next turn, I can make a creature, and then I can use. Hopefully, I draw. I mean, I don't even know what I could draw here. He knows a Chalice on one's pretty good here. Yeah, can weld that out too for a Lotus Petal, and then a Thought Cast. And then a lands, and then what? Another one? Sure. Four cards in hand. So I have two wax. I have two looks of Painter here, basically, because I can weld out his Chalice for his Lotus Petal here. See if I can't draw like a Lotus Petal of my own. That's pretty fucking good. It goes nothing. So I have. I can still. I'm short of mana here. So I have four cards. It's like Rebuke would be a card if I pay three. Um, if I just now, what I can do also. Fair play, I think. Get a Painter. I will be welding this Chalice to the Void out for a Lotus Petal. All right, good game. Weld out this for Lotus Petal. Untap your Grindstone. If anything got wacko, I could have, you know what? I have Tutor for Painter. I have Pyroblast backup. Um, it's like 8 cast period, so I just don't recommend Trap. Even Leyline's weak. I mean, I know Chalice is a card, but I'll bring it in anyway. And I might want a Magus here. Call me crazy. Canonist is kind of slow. I'll cut a couple lightning. I just brought in a lightning bolt for no reason. I'm thinking about how I want to do this. I think Bridge is pretty strong. They do bring in Dismembers. So I don't even know if I want to do this. Let me cut a Fury, and I'll cut one Magus. So I have Blood Moon in my deck. I have two Magus, two Guides, fast mana. Fable's really good. I cut the Abrade this time around in this league, which I like having Abrade in this matchup for sure. So basically, maybe I just shouldn't go hard in the moons because I need my sagas period. So in that case, I'll just bring in the lightning bolts, I guess. Hopefully, he doesn't have chalice, and I'll shave one actually. Let me shave Tutor. Tutor's just so good. Let me bring in a Fury and cut. Let me just get off Magus, just because I don't have a braid in my deck, and with a braid it's easier because I can kill. See what happens. I'll keep this. Call me crazy. Let's try it. I don't suggest it, but I see blood when I get all fucked up over it. You know, Pyroblast would be decent here. So fucking good. Four cards in hand. Get that Mox Opal. I'm gonna wait a turn here. Trigger. I might have to use. I'm gonna have to ignore Emery. That's a good draw. Should have fetched first. Here's his basic island. Okay. There's one in his deck too, maybe. I don't think this game is. This game might be sealed right now. 6 cards. I'm gonna concede this game. I'm not even. I mean, I could try playing this out. Would I put up a bridge? A lot of damage coming in. I have to just go for a Fable the Mirror Breaker here. Yeah, I don't think I can beat this deck right now. Shouldn't have kept the. I took a shot. Shouldn't have kept the opener. he has Soul Guide Lantern, I mean, if he has Guy's Blessing in their deck still, it's a different story. So if it's Urza Saga, Untap Play Painter, still gonna play like this, I think. So this is good. I can get a painter and then get a Soul Guide Lantern next turn. I have to just let him have his thing here. If it's just a chalice, it sucks, but draw here. He might be feeling good about this because he might just have a Guy's Blessing in his deck, but we'll see. Shadow Spear, huh? Hope he taps out and then equips. Got it, buddy. Gonna make creatures. You have 4 cards. So another Power Blast would be good here. I have to get a Soul Guide Lantern. Good games. He probably had one Dismember in his hand, and I had the reinforcements. Good games. Got lucky. It's all luck. I'm telling you right now. Drawing Urza Saga's luck. Drawing Painter's luck. Drawing Pyroblast is luck. It's all luck, man. It's all fun. You know what I mean? These guys are packing Guy's Blessings, Emrakul's. It's one extra step we all have to take now to kill people with the Painter Servant Grindstone combo. It's just got to get the great because these guys are putting in shuffle effects in their graveyards in their libraries. So now when you go to hit them, it's like gets recycled. Guy's Blessing when it hits the graveyard, shuffles the library back into the graveyard, shuffles the graveyard back into the library. The same with Emrakul. You guys know that, so it's kind of difficult for us. So Soul Guide Lantern's probably a card you want to leave in this matchup anyway, but You guys see I boarded in like Blood Moons this time around, and I boarded it out last match, and vice versa. That's how I see the game going. It's my intuition, like my feelings, my game I'm playing, and I'm not saying it's right or wrong. A lot of times I bring in Blood Moon, and if they shuts them down for a couple, 3, 4 turns, the sagas fade out, and everything, but they find Dismember and they kill Magus and then they go off. So sometimes it doesn't work, but a lot of times it's a pretty cool game to play. It's kind of like playing it with like Maverick or something when it's like a Dark Depths combos out. Some people just stay completely away from it, but it's just an extra. It's an avenue. I've seen guys bring it in with Painter, Magus the Moon, which I respect. I do because it shuts down a lot of their all their sagas. I've heard about Sturgicling sagas that are Painter and stuff like that. So it's pretty sweet modes of trying to win the game. Charles Savoy is clearly a card. I did cut the Abrade, and this is a matchup where I think Abrade can shine. Um, you know, maybe I could have cut the third bolt for an Abrade. I just kind of like was like, let me just try it without Abrade. But like, just can you imagine? Like, I mean, we don't have cards, but like Abrade is just a pretty good card to get you out of pinches. You know what I mean? I know Fable's good too, but you kind of need to kill things with Abrade artifacts, particularly. Have you seen any white cards? Have I used Tutor yet? I have. That second game with them with the Blood Moon and whatever else I kept was just really kind of slow and shit. So I'll be able to play. Yeah, the hand's good. Very good. I'll try it. Start with a Goblin Welder, I guess. Wouldn't mind a basically. I mean, the writing's on the wall for me here with Engineer, right? The only problem is I don't have a free artifact, the Lotus Petal, Mox Opal. And I'm going to be hitting up a land here, which is kind of tough. But all right, so Delver Boy, this will be an interesting game here. Let's see if he counters a Engineer Boy. And I'm going to play around Days, and I think that Bridge is going to get me a pretty good victory here. So let me go for an Engineer here, see what he does about it. Might have to just demands a Force of Will at this point, correct? Okay, that's a Force of Will. It's good. Pitching a Brainstorm. Okay. So here I would have gotten Ensnaring Bridge. And he puts on top. Okay. And hopefully I draw a red card here because I would love to use a Fury at some point. And we'll see how this game goes here. No Wasteland, which is fine. Is he going to bolt my guy? Unholy Heat, sure. Trigger. In the bin. Days goes. Okay, play the lands. See where we go with this. Yeah, Ethersworn Canonist. This card's pretty good. I'll get white because I have color. I'm not going to really mess around here. And right now we're working with instants. That's all we got in the graveyard, so. Coming in. All right, so what's good here is at any point he casts like a Murktide Regent, and then he goes like Ponder or something on his main phase, whatever. I can respond if this thing's still out and just Pyroblast something, which is pretty neat. So I'll just put out my Grindstone. And I guess it's not worth attacking here because Mental Misstep trigger. I'm gonna have to let this go. I'm gonna have to let that go. Pyroblast is a premium to me. One of my grindstones, if it goes for like a brainstorm here, I have to counter it. I don't recommend always hitting cantrips, but I do recommend. So he drew like a bolt or a force of will there, which is fine. Um, I'll just get an engine here. I mean, I'm gonna get. I mean, I can imagine. I'm gonna get a dragon engine because I think it's gonna die. I'll attack him here. I think because he's got instant land. Start attacking, I guess. I can't cast another spell. Raise and borrow with that. You got it. Trigger. So that's kind of a risky attack by me. Maybe I should have thought about that a little more. Which isn't a bad. That's not bad for us because I can get a painter back in my yard now. So one spell per turn for this guy. He wants to come in. It's fine. You got it. Use an Urza Saga here. It'd be great. Charter Course trigger. I'm gonna counter that. That's his one spell. He can't daze me. He can't force a will. Nothing. So land. Let me start with this because he knows about it. Get a painter. Oh, I can't cast the other fucking spell. I'm fucking not right in the head sometimes. Still think it was worth an engineer there. Okay. That's his one spell. So even on my upkeep, I wish I kind of wish I got bridge. Um, so so he's going in for 9 here. He can't cast another spell. So he's got a Murktide at 1 card. So I know that now. So I have to be careful here. Looks like I might have the win. So I can cast all of this. Even through a Force of Will here. He might have Pyroblast main too, so. I know he has a Murktide Regent. Do I not attack here? Attack him here. So the thing with Goblin Welder here too is if I target Great Furnace and he has a Wasteland, or if I target like Painted Servant and he has a Bolt, I can kind of catch him in a little bit. See what his only spell is here. Comes a Murktide. A Murky Boy. Okay. One spell. So what happens here is I get Canonist out, right? I was gonna get Painter, but you don't do that. He already casts one spell. Two cards. All right, good game. Little chamomile tea. Canonist. I don't know if it did enough work there where he couldn't cast the 8/8, whatever it was, to kill me and put pressure on my left hole and that type of shit. All right, so usually with white, you kind of board out white cards. I'm going to do that, especially on the draw because of Wasteland. So my deck is pretty well streamlined now, except for the case of like a Lotus Petal here, and everything else. I mean, Blood Moon's kind of weak, but on the draw I will cut that. But I might keep it next turn, next game. I have 4 cards to bring in. I'll bring in my Furies, and I'll bring in my Lightning Bolts, and everything else is fine. So I am keeping a Lotus Petal, I guess, for fodder. It's just better than. I mean, I could needle something, but just Meltdown's a card. Canonist is kind of a cool way to set things up, but just the way the games have been set up and that type of thing, it's just kind of difficult to kind of set up a Canonist and shit like that on the draw. And having white mana, exposing yourself to plateau and just that type of thing. So I think I'm pretty well suited here for the matchup. So let's jump in, I guess. I don't know these guys what the cards are that they're bringing in. What it basically comes down to is the board wipes, Brotherhood's End, all this shit meltdown. When you're playing the game, just kind of feel how it feels um, when you play a creature, play a spell, play a grindstone, play a painter. How do they respond? Do they feel good? Do they feel confident when they respond? Do they, is it, you know what I mean? Like playing Magic, and I'm gonna keep this hand because I just can't not. How can you disagree with this hand? But I would love, I don't know what I want. Lands are good, so I'm gonna start with a basic. I'm not gonna fret. I could throw out a grindstone now, but I'm not gonna do that. Play a little savvy here. I just would like another basic, a pyroblast. I wouldn't mind like ancient tomb pyroblast, or even pyroblast, ancient tomb, things of that nature. Simian spirit guide's fine. You're gonna pass. What's he looking at doing? So charter course is a card with these guys now. Um, so the more time that goes by, the guy's filling his graveyard, getting Murktide Boy up. You know what I mean? So it doesn't really benefit me not to start playing cards here, but basic. And at this point, I will run out a grindstone, and this is going to kind of prompt. I've set my board up a little bit, and he's got 3, 4, 5 mana, 6, 7 if he has a fetch land, which is I guess is okay. Play around Wasteland a little bit. Did he shuffle? See, I would love. I would definitely pyroblast this. So I do have a Ensnaring Bridge in my deck still, main. So he's passing. That's good. So this to me is telling me he's got board sweepers and he's sitting pretty and he's fine. He's happy. He's chilling. So this is what this kind of tells me a little bit. Because you have removal spells, things of that nature. So maybe I play a different game here and run out the Heroes of Saga and play Engineer. Do I play out Great Furnace? No, because of Meltdown. Do I just jam a Fable, get a Daze out of him? No. I'm going to play out a creature, get 1 card out of his hand with 5 cards, or even a Fossil Will, which I don't mind. This puts a guy in my graveyard, which is fine, playing around Daze a little bit. And if he has a Surgical and he wants to hit my Dragon Engine, that's fine. I'm not going to get cute with Soul Guide Lantern, Ensnaring Bridge, any of that shit. This card will die. And I'll just stop playing the Daze and stuff, get my hand, I'll stop playing my cards. If he has Daze or whatever, God bless him. You know what I mean? I probably won't make creatures coming up here just because it's just not worth the energy expenditure. I would like a pyroblast. It's worth the energy or the mana expenditure, but I just don't want to walk in a meltdown, all that bullshit. So um, I'm not gonna let that happen. You know what I mean? I know you guys know this, but I'm just saying for the sake of kind of explaining myself in the video and everything like that. He's got something good shit, so it's fine. I'm not gonna make creatures here. I won't even play out my Great Furnace. I don't think. Um, what I will do is I will run out a. Let me play out the Great Furnace. That's fine. I can't get too nervous about this stuff because I'm gonna play out a Fable here. Four cards of Force of Will. The meltdown's getting tastier for him by the minute, which is fine. He's at 5 cards of meltdown. Then he goes to 3 cards of Force of Will here, pitching his days. How's this game working out? That's good. This comes up for me, and this is going to be hopefully good for us. So at this point, I might make a creature coming up here, just because um, it's going to be a big boy meltdown. Or this guy, sure. 8/8, that's a big guy. All right, see what I can peel here. Let's get a Mox Opal. He's at 5 cards. Comes his Bolt. Goes to 4 cards and 2 cards with Force of Will. And it's going to be, pay for days too. Okay. Goes to 2 cards now. Counterbalance gets pinched. Fine. Got it. Now he untaps. I hit him with a mill. I milled a meltdown, which is fabulous. He's got 2 cards now. Meltdown, please. There you go. 2 cards now. Pyroblast. See what he has, if he has a Force of Will here. Excellent. See what happens here. 2 cards. I get that Dragon Engine in my graveyard too, don't forget. Alright, so he can put fucking Meltdown back in his graveyard, so. Surgical my painter? Okay. So I can kill this guy, right? So he didn't go after the meltdown play. So I'm surprised. Sure. Are they playing? That's a blast. That's good. I'll hold this card in my hands. I'll attack him first. Look at that dragon engine. I think I want to keep up this blast for one turn. See how it goes. It's good. I will blast this thing now. Because I'm going to try to draw dragon engine next turn. Ugh. No wasteland, sure. Didn't think of that card, sorry. Or he attacked. You're going to pay attention to that card now. Bad. I got to play these cards. I should have attacked first. I was wrong. Sorry. Wasteland, sure. You should be at 9 here, which is kind of unfortunate. Got one card in hand. I have to kill these things. I just do. I think he's trying to set up a meltdown on me. Can't attack either. It's his top card. Okay. Oh, maybe I should have kept that card. But it doesn't matter because I want to be able to draw with Dragon Engineer, so I kind of want to attack him, but we'll see. Sure. Okay. I have to kill this thing. I know I'm not attacking him and shit, but um, I mean, I just can't afford to have this guy fucking. I need a grindstone. Sure. I just have to play lands. Oh, so bad. This is why I have to kill all those guys. It's fine. So he's taking 6 here, or he's taking exactly 8 if I draw a land. Let's see what he does. You got it, buddy. Let me see a land, please. I need an ancient tomb. City traders would be great. Oh, I can weld shit now. Um, do this now. See if he has a bolt. If he draws wasteland, I'm fucked. Okay. There's a reason to do it there. I can draw cards next turn if I'm lucky. That's an abrade. Great draw. Um, guess I wait here. I need a grindstone. I'm actually gonna start welding shit out now. I'm gonna try to anyway. I gotta mill him out. We get 20 cards. 3 cards. Trigger. I'm gonna stop milling them with grindstone now. I can make copies and shit. So it's just gonna be the way I'm gonna win this game. There's a lands, so I have to get grindstone here. He might even go for this play right now, and we'll see how it goes. But he doesn't have Mystic Sanctuary anymore, I guess. Rough. Trigger. So what I can do here is I can get one card, so I can copy, so I can weld out for Dragon Engine, because he surgicaled my painters, I think. And I can copy, so, sorry, draw 3, copy, welder, and then weld back in bridge. Just do this now. See if he has any, hoping to draw a bolt there. I'm at 6 now, which is kind of dangerous. 1 card left, it's fine. Gone through all 4 of his lightning bolts, so I'm good. It doesn't matter from the 5 or 4. Play out grindstone. I'm wondering if it's just better to mill him manually now instead of landing a Fable. I think it is. Let me get a Fable out. I think it's just safer to do this. Oh, good game. I hope I played optimally. I really do. I just, good game. I don't know what else to say. I guess you didn't want to play anymore. I think that between the Abrade, um, the Brotherhood's Ends, and the Meltdown that was in his graveyard in Exile, which is right here. What's this card do? Deals cards of beating. All right, good games. You guys saw the way it was played. Some grind. Top it to another one. I got lucky. Again, top in directly. Direct damage. Bridge is still good. I don't mind Bridge. I know it took me a little bit to get off of it because it was just, oh, here's my Bridge. Here's my Blood Moon. And I've learned to kind of like wean off of that a little bit and just try to play the deck more. And the way the deck is put together now, it's so good. But I just think that Bridge has kind of found a little bit of a spot now because of all the big creature builds and shit nowadays. It's not a bad card, so it's just worth kind of trying it out. I don't know. Um, Usually you find games like that, and you guys are probably like, "Why are you killing Delvers? Why are you killing the Murktides?" It's because of like that. Listen to me. I've played so many games where it's been like, "Well, I have a bridge out. Why do I kill the Murktide?" It's because they untap, ponder, find Meltdown, put another creature out. You think you're safe, and they untap Meltdown, kill you 1 shot. So I have to kill this shit. I think I'm nuts, but it's just the way it is. You know what I mean? We're gonna play. The hand's not bad. No reason not to get a plateau here. He's going to 6, 5. So I love Simian Spirit Guide because it just makes me feel better about tapping out for like a welder here. And I'll just get a basic. No need to be nervous here. Play out Goblin Welder. I have a nice turn 2 engineer coming up for me. Get maybe a grindstone. See how lucky I get. Um, Green deck, blue deck. You got it. I'll go for I don't even know what he's on. Could be, looks like it's the no-show deck or whatever it is. The one that plays like, shit stuff, like Noble Hierarchs and whatever. Um, I don't recommend hitting lands here, guys. I just don't. Rarely do you see me hit lands or try to hit lands. It's not where I want. What I've seen, it's just not where you want to be. Okay, a Vista deck's telling me it's like a control deck. And I might have to blast a swords here. He wants me to use it on my turn. Land. Beautiful. Let me get that grindstone real quick. Let me get that grindstone. Them grindstones. Now watch out here. I can get caught. You know what I mean? Do I get grindstone here? I don't think why I would. All right, so these are my choices. It's either Dragon Engine or Grindstone. Let's not fuck around and get wacko, silly, whatever. And mind you, if I weld out Painter here, I got one white. Pay attention to color too because it matters. I could have an Endurance, which would take me off of Pyroblast in general, so I might have to play this a little cagey. I'll just Pyroblast straight up with fucking swords. Now, if he has Endurance, it blows, but we'll see. So if he goes to swords here, I have a hidden blast effect. Now, if he has Endurance, it sucks, but this is how he can catch me, is... So Force of Will, 2 cards. I need a land drop anyway. Does that matter? I have to counter this. Land, please. Go to 1 card with Endurance. Ooh, I don't have the next. Oh, I have 3 lands in play. Am I right? Sorry, guys, I missed it. Close. So we got 4 color, which I like Magus here. I know he has his planes, but it's just straight up Magus. The moon comes in. Blood Moon's good too. I'll bring in. I don't even know if I want to. I'm not. I'm missing surgical. I like this. I like my blast. Kind of bolt's a little weak for me. I'm gonna cut the tutor. Actually, no, I'll leave tutor in. Cut bridge this game. Let me cut 1 fury. Canonist is good because I want to lock him out. I'll cut a lotus petal, I think. Actually, I want to cut a petal. Let me bring in a petal. The only arguments are these 3 cards here. Pithing Needle for Teferi, if I need to go that route, I have blasts. Furies for his, if he's playing the Planeswalkers, like I said, I got 1. And the bridge for Uro if I have to get nervous. Heavy on moon effects, but I think it's good. I like to eat Tutor because I can get Blood Moon if I have to. Let's try it. Yeah, the hand's pretty fucking good. I do like this hand. 2 petals kind of sucks, but it's pressure. Now, if I draw like Magus the Moon and shit, it's pretty fucking good. So I have 2 Fable the Mirror Breaker, which I really like. And I might just go for one of them right now, to be honest with you. I don't usually do this, but I have another turn to play with this. Goes to 4 cards of Force of Will. So this is a fine trade-off for me, I guess. I swing Coatl. So I'm just going to jam another Fable here. If I don't draw Grindstone, Pyroblast, Blood Moon. What's he putting out here? I have no clue. Stony Silence. What's he get? I might just ignore the Kaldra. I might just not care about that card right now. Um, this is the turning point of this game. Is what I decide to do here. Now I can name red for Fury, whatever, and pitch like a Lotus Petal here. Which I just think is such a fucking weak play. That kind of stifles him a little bit. And then if I get something Force the World, I'll be fucked. It's gonna go with the Fable and Mirror Breaker. This could make or break the game here. Didn't have Force the Will. It told me that. And if he wants to tap his white mana for a Cauldron, go for it. I'm gonna look for fucking Bridge. I don't have Bridge anymore, but I'm gonna look for Grindstone and a Pyroblast. Try to win the game off of that. It's a 2-turn clock. You got it. Hit me up, baby. Grindstone. Bolts. This goes. This goes. It's not bad. Oh, can I make a turn here? I'm at 1. Fuck. I think I'm gonna turn off here. Alright, I have to make a creature here. Doesn't even matter. 3/3. Okay. That was my only out. What's my only out here? Let me see what I draw. That was my only out. So it was wrong, probably wrong to play the Fable there, get greedy. So I guess it is what it is. Um, Between all the prismatic endings and shit. So good game. Guess I'll try Bridge again. I was heavy on Magus. I want to cut a Magus. Canonist is so good here. Um, this hand's actually not bad. Try it. I'm not mulling this hand. I'll fetch now. I don't know if these guys are playing Stifle or not, so see what his turn one is. Could have been make creatures and shit. I'm just gonna play Fable Mirrorbreaker. So you guys remember back when I played, could be a Hydroblast here. When I played that Fable the Mirrorbreaker, it was walking right into, and not playing the Fury got me in some trouble there. Comes a Hydroblast. Nice efficient 1 mana spell. I hate the Hydroblast on the Fables. It's the worst, but it is what it is. So next turn I can play out Fable slash Urza Saga. I mean, if it's a Stoneforge Mystic play here, Meddling Mage is totally cool with me. I can deal with that. Kind of have to say, like, I'd say Pyroblast. He name's Painter, which is kind of like okay, I guess. Um, See if I can get some beats down. What's this 3 mana spell here? It is what it is. That white source is killing me. If he was tapped out, I would have played something different. Leg Engineer is good, I guess. Fury would fucking hit him. How many Furies I got in my main? No attacks, huh? I have 1 Fury in my deck. That's why Fable the Mirror Breaker is so fucking good. Should have played Urza Saga there, I think. Sure. 3 cards. Coming in, sure. I'm at 7 already? Oh my god. Um, am I gonna lose this game for this? I actually can't believe it. Any named Painter? Look at this board state. This is horrible. I guess I can block here, or maybe should I? So I'm taking 6, go to 1. Can I stabilize? I wonder if he swords is this guy. No attacks. That's a good thing for me, I guess. Okay. Can I get a fucking painter, please? So he's got 1 card and he have to play to my outs here. He's gonna attack me here. I just draw a painter here. Um, still go to fucking. That's 2 plus 1. I still go to. That's 2. That's 3. That's 2, 3, 4. I go to 3. That's the way it's gonna be done. I have to draw a painter here. It looks like, or I can block, double block here. They both die, and I go to 2. It just doesn't make sense that way. It's gonna be like this. Do I have bridge in this deck? I do, right? See if he has the swords in his hand. Give me a painter. Not it. Game, right? You know what? If I get a Soul Guard Lantern, I don't have Grindstone out yet. I'm fucking bugging. All right, make a creature. Fucking so sad I lost this game to bullshit. I have to get a Soul Guide Lantern, looks like. Maybe I shouldn't have made the creature. Let me see if I can rip a Ensnaring Bridge. Um, the games. Can't believe I lost that. All right, next match. Very unfortunate. Um, fucking very unfortunate. Let's play another one. I think I bombed myself up with the Fables. I'm not happy with that loss. I'm not happy at all. Should have been an easy win there too, but doesn't happen. So good game. Can't complain. I want to, but I can't. Um, I mean, the double Plague Engineer and Goblin kills me. Um, I guess it just happens that way. Just the game's kind of got fucked up a little bit. All right, this guy's cool. Let's see what's up. Um, I guess I'll try this. At least you guys can see the plays. And I'll go over and watch it again, see where my mistakes were, if I had any. I'm sure I did. Um, just not where I wanted to be with, like, with tapping my tune for Fables and shit like that. Double Plague Engineer for both my goblins. I mean, it's just figures, you know what I mean? What's this kid doing? Dark Ritual ad nauseum? Or no? Intuition. Scrubland. That's nice. At least he knows how to play Magic, because a lot of guys will miss that, but it's a blue card to Painter. It's like a he gets those dragons or whatever the fuck. Demigod of Revenge. That the I don't even know what he's doing. I know he likes to play graveyard shit or Arcana Cruelties. So what's this say? You search your library for 3 cards. Oh, he gets the initiative. All right, I mean, I could get like a Ensnaring Bridge. Sure. Um, so I could set up a line for I go to fucking 11. I just can't really do. I can't get bridge. Plus, he has Teferi in his deck. So that's 2-3. Set up that. Get the token, be able to attack with the tokens. I think I'm gonna turn off from being able to get a bridge. So it is what it is. A big pile I gotta contend with. So it's gonna be probably ley line to start. Um, I'll bring in this. I know he plays Teferi. Ley line is just good here. Canonist is good. Blood Moon I'll try. Actually, I'll cut Blood Moon. Actually, I'll leave Blood Moon in. I think I overboarded last match too. Cut a Fury here. Um, I'll cut bolts. And I'll cut this. Let's just try to be streamlined here. I need an ancient tomb. I need a land. It's gonna be a Serenity here. Um, Currency Converter is pretty cool. I need a land though. I do need a land drop. Ancient Tomb would be great. Now, what do I fucking do here? It could be like a wear tear here, so I think I have to play Painter first. I'll play a Goblin Welder. If I get dazed out of a spell, I'll be upset, but whatever. I have to protect myself against wear tear, whatever it is. Um, I guess. Comes to Ferry, maybe? Sure. All the annoying cards. You know what I mean? Which this card's good. It's just kind of subtly good. Here I am tapping my tomb like a maniac. How much does it cost for this card to activate? I can't believe last match. I still am like an awestruck of that. It was like double Plague Engineer. I don't know if I like this card right here. I'll counter this. Seems too good. This goes in my graveyard, which I gotta watch. Which you can cast on blue, but I have no really blue. I have to watch out for Painter. It's a hard cast thing. Demigod at 5/4 is gonna haste. Coming in. Yeah, that's a lot of damage, man. Guess it works. Gotta give the kid credit. He sticks true to his guns. All he plays this deck, and it's a pretty sweet deck. You can enlighten Tutor for something too. See if I can't find a bolt or something. Am I just dead on board? I am. I'm at exactly 8. All right, GG's. All right, good games. Fucking. All right, good games. I guess it was what it was. Not a bad league. I guess. What was it? 8? Yeah, exactly. Lethal. Just so cheese, but it was good because he builds his own decks and he does well with them. And pretty sweet list of cards there. But anyway, um, kind of ended fast there. Kind of wished I showed a little more of the deck, but a 3-2 not bad. This I'm a little like what the F about this matchup, but um, I guess it was my fault for not using the Fury on Stoneforge Mystic, getting really scared. Maybe I was going the greedy route and just giving him opportunity to untap with the prismatic endings. And if the tempo got lost that way, so it's something to pay attention to. This third match was I gotta watch it again. Maybe the Fables I put out, both my guys being able to die off 2 Plague Engineers and kind of a rough game. I should have been able to take that, but it is what it is. And then we get this matchup here, which is kind of like a fun thing. But anyway, hope you guys are enjoying the videos. Stay safe out there. Continue to make them. I'm gonna stick with this deck for a little while. I like red white. It's been pretty good. Trying to put a little more effort into it, and you know, see what I can do with it. But it's pretty sweet. I like Ethersworn Canonist right now. I like Blood Moon and shit like that. So anyway, there you guys go. Hope you guys are doing well. I'll catch you guys next time. Be safe.